We live in one of the most expensive cities in the United States. Home prices continue to increase faster than most other cities, but the high expenses don't stop there. Utilities, transportation, food, healthcare, and taxes all on average are higher in this beautiful city. Despite those odds stacked against our wallet, there are a lot of opportunities to save money and grow our side income while living in a high cost of living area, which is going to help us also continue to live debt-free. I'm curious, what's the cost of living like where you live? Today I'm going to share with you 5 ways to stretch your dollars while living in a big city on a budget. You'll be able to walk away from this video today with a clear direction on what you can do starting today to help subsidize your expenses no matter where you live. Leaving you with more room in your budget to spend where you value most. That's what I'm all about here on Pennies into Pearls, helping you learn different real life strategies to help you be able to make room in your budget so you can spend your hard-earned dollars where you care about the most. Before we dive into these tips, I need to let you know about an extra bonus you get with today's video. My friend Justine from Debt Free Millennials is also talking today about tips she has for living debt-free in a high cost of living area. She's also a San Diegan who has a great channel full of real life tips to help you live a debt-free life and have fun along the way. So make sure you go give her channel a visit. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description box below so you can easily find her. All right, let's dive into 5 ways to live in a big city on a budget. Number 1, you need to be able to use your resources or your connections to find deals on housing. After graduating college in 2008 and 2009, hubby and I knew that we wanted to move back to San Diego, where a large portion of our family still lived. So with no jobs, I know it's kind of scary, we made the 18-hour drive back home from college. Whew, we made that drive so many times, I'm glad that's over. Through connections with people we knew, we were able to both find jobs and a reasonably priced apartment to rent within 4 months of moving back. 2 years later, when we found out that our family was about to grow with a new baby, we were on the hunt again for somewhere a tad bit bigger and safer to live. We let everyone we knew know that we were looking for somewhere to live. We mentioned it to friends, family, friends at church, and also we posted it all over social media. We also put in the hard work endlessly searching the classifieds for leads, and eventually the stars were all aligned and we were blessed to rent a 1-bedroom apartment above the garage of a friend from church. Now, was it ideal? No, not at all. 600 square feet for a family of 3 plus 2 dogs. And then eventually we had our second kid, so we were a family of 4 with 2 dogs, and it started to feel a little bit snug. But we made it work. That's what was working for us. The rent was a great deal, and we were extremely grateful. When you're looking for a deal on your home to either rent or to buy, you need to make it known that you're looking and use your resources to spread the word. Then be patient and understand that your opportunity might not be the picture-perfect scenario that you're hoping for. Just remember to always be grateful for any opportunities that come your way. Number 2, take advantage of things like Groupon. One of my favorite ways to save money that you find in big cities is being able to take advantage of discount sites like Groupon. You can find deals in a lot of cities all over the world, but in major cities, there is definitely more options to choose from, and we love using it. Hubby and I love using Groupon deals to lower the costs of our dates. Some of our favorites would be, one being going on a high-speed jet boat ride around San Diego Bay. Another one was when we were playing tourist for a day and doing a self-guided tour around downtown in this like tiny little yellow go-kart thing. But on both of those activities, we were able to save over 50%, which added up to over $100 combined. Number 3 is to take advantage of all those free events that happen in big cities. Another cool financial benefit to living in a big city is that there's almost always something going on that's free or super cheap. Did you know that the average amount Americans spend on entertainment is just around $240 each month? and that's according to the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics. Well, what if you did a quick Google search for your area and found something free going on instead of easily spending $50 this weekend going to the movies? What could you do with an extra couple $100 this year? I know you have some value-based goals you would love to put that cash towards. Tip number 4 is to take advantage of those side hustle opportunities. There are some great opportunities to earn a side income when you're living in a big city to help supplement those high costs of living. I have a few friends here in San Diego that are able to earn an extra couple $100 just over the weekend by doing gigs like driving for Uber, Lyft, Grubhub. It's easy, and some of them, like Uber Eats, can be done with kids in the car, making it a great opportunity no matter who you are. Also, because of the high tourism here in San Diego, there are other opportunities like renting out your car through businesses like Turo to help you get a little extra cash. And tip number 5 is that you can live just outside of the main part of the city to help you save some cash. We just bought our first home in January of 2018. After 11 years of marriage, it felt like the day was never going to come. The biggest challenge for us as first-time homebuyers shopping in such an expensive city was paying higher rents and then still trying to save up for a down payment on top of the high rent. It always felt like we didn't have enough cash. But what we have learned is that it's crazy expensive to live within the city limits, so we decided to set our sights just outside the city. And actually our house is about 30 minutes from the city, but still is in San Diego County and not too far from the beach. Because we were able to move around the location a little bit, the price we paid for our 3-bedroom house here in the mountains of San Diego on a half an acre of land, that would barely cover the payments for a 2-bedroom apartment in the city of San Diego with no yard at all, and we need some space. So it worked out great. If your heart can't leave an expensive city, you can significantly lower the cost of housing by looking in surrounding towns just outside of the city limits. These are all real-life tips that our family and our friends have all used firsthand to make living in an expensive city a little less financially straining, helping us live debt-free. I would love to know where you live and what have you done to live in an expensive city but still keep to a simple budget. I know we have a lot of pearls from New York, Canada, and Australia, which are all really expensive places to live. So let's hear it. What are your tips? I want to see them down in the comments and we'll chat down there. Also, make sure that you go down and take a look and read through those comments yourself, because our pearls have a ton of great real-life tips that offer so much value that you can bring back to your family finances. Thanks you guys so much for stopping in. Don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you soon.